Hey, how's it going, everybody? I go by the name of Craig Breeze. Um, I'm in Decatur, Georgia. I'm 21 years old. I just wanted to bring you guys here really quick, and I do want to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to sit here with me and let's talk some real talk. Let's talk about real life for a second. So, real life says, um, you go to school. Wait, no. First, you wake up, even if you don't want to. You get up, you get dressed, go to school, work, uh, wherever you go throughout the day, you come home, you go to sleep. The next day, you wake up, you get dressed, you go to school, you go to work, or wherever else the world would have you to be. You get home, you eat, maybe, go to sleep. It's the same song. Are you tired of that? Are you though? Like, are you tired of it? Because honestly, I am. I'm more than tired of it. I'm fed up with it. But you know what? I can't blame the world. And you can't either. We can't blame the world for doing its own thing. That's the system that the world was built on, and it's been successful for how many years that we know of? About 2013 up to that's the way it's worked since time began, as far as we know, as far as I know. But does anybody understand that when, and I don't know how spiritual you are, um, and I don't mean to offend anyone with this, but I do mean to empower you, whether you're a Christian or a Buddhist or whatever your religious affiliations may be. This is what I want you to understand. We were all put here to have dominion over this place, to own it, for it to be ours, not for us to just exist and just kind of float around and let everything around us do its own thing. Nah. The fact that we have dominion over this place, the fact that we have the only reason on this whole planet as human beings, we're the only things on this planet with reason. That says a lot about who we are for real and who we don't really recognize that we are anymore. We think it's okay to run the rat race, to run the 9 to 5 rat race, and there's nothing wrong with it at all because it keeps everything going. True enough, but it's not a necessity, not for some of us. I'm gonna talk with y'all real quick about a few points. Um, First off, I want to visit something that you may be familiar with, you may not be, but this little ideal, this little principle of the law of attraction. Now I'm gonna give you the definition according to Wikipedia. The law of attraction is the name given to the belief that like attracts like, and that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, one can bring about positive or negative results. This belief is based upon the idea that people and their thoughts are both made from pure energy, and the belief that like energy attracts like energy. Excuse me. One example used by a proponent of the law of attraction is that if a person opened an envelope expecting to see a bill, then the law of attraction would confirm those thoughts and contain a bill when opened. A person who decided instead to expect a check might, under the same law, find a check instead of a bill. My friend, wouldn't you rather find a check than a bill in the mail? I hate bills. I hate bills because I don't have money to pay them. I hate them. I hate them. They suck. But this law of attraction, is funny to me. I'm not down playing it at all because it's actually pretty valid. I honestly believe that it's very accurate in its principle. But it's funny. They made the law of attraction so that everybody that doesn't believe in one specific religion would feel safe believing this one thing in particular. Because that's all. This is the law of attraction is basically prayer. It's prayer in my world. It's prayer. So when I pray, I ask God, hey, God, because we have a relationship like he's one of my best friends. So we talk just like friends. Hey, God, what's up? What you doing? But nah, law of attraction, man, is real. If you want it to be real, but I say pray, 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 and know that when you pray and you go before the throne of God boldly, He listens. He will answer you. He will answer you. Um, I say that to say, man, this world is full of just as many lights as it's full of dark, and you can summon any of those things. Um, Preferably, I'd hope that you be going for the light. Let's keep it. Let's keep it in the light, people. Let's keep it in the light because we don't need no more bad stuff floating around here. It's already messed up enough. Okay. All right. But please understand that the success that you want in your life is attainable. There isn't a goal too big. There isn't a dream too big that it just isn't real. If your dreams of success don't scare you at the fact that you didn't think that it was possible, then you ain't thinking big enough. You ain't dreaming big enough because anything is possible if you put your mind to it and you believe it. You have to believe it though. You have to believe it though. You know, one of those things that the good book says is that faith without work is dead. Now, in that sentence, before the word work is the word faith. So you have to believe before you start working. Don't get into something and once you get your elbows a little rusty and your hands a little dirty, and you say, this might be something. Let me start really believing in what I'm doing. No, you gotta already have your mind together. And if you don't, start getting it. Faith without work is dead, man. You have to believe. Another little key point I want to jump on before I close with you guys today is faith versus fear. How we all know that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. If you didn't know that, now you do. But faith is beautiful, man. It'll take you from zero to hero. Take you from uh, about $60 that I got in my pocket right now to about 600 by the end of the week. That's what faith is. You want to know how? Because I believe it without a shadow of a doubt. If you ever had faith in yourself, like that one time, you might have been in the fifth grade, something like that. Spelling bee came up, everybody in the class was amped. Everybody wanted to be the one from their class to win so they could be in the real big spelling bee. Teacher gives you a word, establishment. Now in fifth grade, that was a real word. So, establishment. You get up with the biggest shoulders back, chin up, smile on your face that you ever had in your life because you know how to spell that word. And can't nobody stop you now. What do you have? Faith. And what you do? You get up there, you get on that microphone, and you spell the hell out of establishment. ESTABLISHMENT. And you look dead at your mama and smile. And she just smiled back at you and nod that head. Yeah, baby. And you won. Why? because you believed in yourself. You studied first because it took you having to study to learn how to spell the word. But you believed in yourself once you got there. Once you put yourself on the platform, you didn't get scared and run. You believed in yourself. So kudos. That's faith. Have some, keep some, and try to spread some to somebody else because we could all use it. Now, faith versus fear. Now, faith is what my Heavenly Father operates off of. Fear is what our enemy operates off of. Now, when you become afraid of the success that you want to see, or the success that, or whatever it may be in your life, if you become afraid of it, mm, that can get just as real as believing in it wholeheartedly. Just as good as things can be, they can be equally as bad. So when you operate in fear, what happens? You tell yourself, I'm gonna apply for this job. The qualifications require that you have at least a bachelor's degree, but you're in school. 21 years old, just like me. You're in school. You don't have no degree. What you gonna tell these people when you go to an interview, if they even give you an interview? And that's what runs through your mind, man. And what am I gonna tell them? I don't even have no degree. Do I qualify? Am I even? Would these people even look twice over my resume? Is it worded correctly? You immediately start doubting yourself. And what's doubt? You're doubting yourself because you're scared. Because you're scared of losing. You can't be afraid of losing. You can't be. In order to have all of the success and see the things that you want to see in this life, man, you gotta always know that you can't do nothing but win. No matter if you get what you wanted, even if you don't get exactly what you wanted, you're gonna get something. You're gonna learn something. A lesson will come of it, or a new opportunity will come about. So in anything, you have to go in with a winner's state of mind. Be relentless, man. Chase those dreams. Because if you don't, you just sold yourself short. They were for you. That's why they were your dreams. The reason you feel like you can be so great is because you can. You can. So take action on that, man. Start believing in yourself. Start having faith in yourself. Stop operating in that fear. Take a little closer walk with your Heavenly Father. Just a little closer. And a little bit closer and closer and closer. And the closer you get, by the time you look at where you are, who knows where you'll be. But you'll be happy. You'll be successful. And you'll be living life in its abundance. Not just existing, moseying around with everybody else, but living. So I charge you guys to live, man. This is the Ready Opportunist, Craig Boyd, Craig Breeze, whatever you want to call me. But make sure you do this, man. Go on Twitter and follow me at @thebreezeway_. Also, find me on Facebook. You can search my name. It's just Craig Breeze on Facebook. Easy to find. And like man, this is only the beginning. Trust me. Only the beginning. I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but I don't care. If you actually watched it, then that means you needed to. So I'm glad you sat here for 14 minutes and watched me talk. But yeah, man, that's it. God bless. Y'all stay tuned.